blank. How did you get that name? What else are you guys writing in here? All right. Hey, aw, thank you, Cosmo. I guess you want to come in and read a card, right? Yeah. Hey, everybody on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. I'm Miss Katie, That Vegan Teacher. We have TikTok going over here. We have a TikTok live stream on one of my phones, and we have the YouTube live stream over here. Hi, Wolf. Hi, thanks for being here. Joshua, thanks for coming in. Emma, hi, Dubai. Thanks for coming in, everybody. So I'm wondering, what I've been saying over here on TikTok is, am I braver than you? What is it that makes vegans different? Hey, Jess. Okay, guys, I got to put some people on the Vegan Fantastic list. JESS, check mark for you. Thank you, guys. You guys might want to report the person who's writing the N-word here. Not sure why anybody would be that cruel. I mean, it doesn't bother me, because I just take the word and I just twist it around. I mean, but I know that it does insult some people. Hey, Jess, thank you very much. Another check mark for you. Thank you guys on YouTube for sharing the live stream. Hi, Riker or Riker. Is that your name? Guys, I appreciate you over here. I'm just going to pay attention mostly over to TikTok. But if I do on YouTube see a super chat, something that you absolutely want to say to me or ask a specific question, I will be paying attention out of the corner of my eye. Okay? You guys talk among yourselves, and thank you for teaching vegan facts. All right, guys, let's get in here and get somebody right away to teach a vegan fact. Remember, you have to be over 18 to talk to me. Okay? It's just TikTok rules. Okay? So be kind. We've got some new cards here. Look at all these cards, guys. We got some vegan fact cards to make it really, really easy for you guys. Hello. Oh, don't be scared. Why are people scared? Don't be scared. Hey, Cosmo's going to come in. All right, guys, we got some random vegan facts to start you out with. Look at that. All these different facts that you guys can read out loud. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Thank you. Hi, Lydia. Thanks for coming. Lydia, I'm writing your name down on the Vegan Fantastic list. Lydia. Check mark for you. Hi, everyone over here on YouTube. Hi, guys. Okay, so we're looking at some vegan facts. Seem to be having some trouble getting somebody in here, but here is a card, okay? This is a vegan fact, a random. Hey, thank you for the rose over here on TikTok, and thank you for 2,300 likes. Guys, don't forget to tap the like button over here, too. If you like veganism, if you like saving animals, if you like saving the planet, and if you like saving human lives, then you should do that. If not, well, then don't do it, I guess. I mean, I can't force you. All right, guys, over here. Hey, thank you, Jess. Again, more confetti on the screen. Guys, tap on the screen. Because we got somebody named Jess here who's being pretty nice. All right, guys, I'm showing YouTube right now my card, okay? Random vegan fact. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. All right, so when you guys come in, if you don't know a vegan fact, well, here's one. Okay, because I do like you to, hey, thanks for the decorations. Hey, Lydia, another check mark for you. Guys, tap on the screen when people are kind, okay? And if you're vegan, by the way, write down in the comments, eat lentils. Don't just write lentils, but write eat lentils. And then write eat tofu. You guys over here on YouTube as well. Okay, you can always educate people. Remember, when you're watching a live stream, you don't have to be passive. You can tap on the screen, you can share the live stream with people, and for sure you can educate people because a lot of people don't really know what veganism is. All right, let me get somebody in here to talk to me. We have somebody named Jess and Biggie. Hopefully Jess and Biggie can get in here. Seem to be having a bit of trouble with the, I think we got them in. I think we got them in. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How come your name is Jess and Biggie?
Because that's my horse.
That's your horse? You are Jess?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a horse.
I do.
Yeah. So vegans don't believe in using animals for profit or for entertainment. Do you know any other vegan facts? Did you see this one I just put up before? Can you read that?
I can.
Okay, read that.
Veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
All right, do you know what exploitation means?
Kind of.
What do you think it means?
Like using animals in a way.
Yeah, using animals, stealing their freedom, stealing their lives, forcing them to do things that they don't want to do. So tell me a little bit about your horse. How did you end up with a horse?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Okay, then I won't hear it. But let me just tell you this, okay? I have no doubt that you care about the horse that is in your care. I do believe that you probably love your horse. Do you?
I do.
Mm.
I love him more than anything.
Mm-hmm. Do you understand, though, that your horse is a prisoner?
I was actually on here, I think it was the day before yesterday, and I joined you live, and I asked you about a video.
Did you hear my question?
Yeah, I did.
Are you just ignoring it?
No.
What did I ask you?
That if I understand that my horse is a prisoner.
Mm-hmm. And you haven't responded.
Because I get what you're saying, I just don't believe it.
You don't believe that your horse is a prisoner?
No.
Mm-hmm. So if you switched roles, right? If your horse was the one in charge who was able to come and go, and you were stuck in a stable, and somebody came up to you and put a guard on you and they decided when you're going to eat, when you're going to run, when you're going to be able to get out of the cage, out of the prison, how would you feel?
I don't know.
I think you know. I think you know that you wouldn't feel happy about that. But look, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to wait for, I believe that you probably got a click right now because you said you don't know. And so, hey, thank you guys. Thank you, Lydia. Hey, Lydia with 2 A's. Thank you very much for the check mark. For the decoration on the screen. You get a check mark for that. Hey, guys, thank you so much for being here. 500 of you, 560 of you guys on YouTube. Thanks for coming in. Oh, you're saying you love me. That's really nice. Thank you. Let her be happy. I'm not sure who you mean. We want the animals to be happy. We don't want them to be enslaved. We have just read one random fact already. We got number 1. All right. So in case you guys are just joining, this is a random fact. Thanks for coming in. If you absolutely want to, no rodeo hats, TikTok. No, we don't believe in exploiting animals. And that is what happens at the rodeo. Rodeo hats are not welcome here. Okay. Be kind. I would like to know, does anybody think that they are braver than me? Why is it that vegans are so brave and able to go against society to do the right thing 3 times a day and even more often? Okay, thanks. Whatever happened. I don't know what happened. There's random sounds. Oh, I think I just missed a super chat. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me scroll back. Sorry about that, YouTube. I'm doing my best. Where did it go? Okay. Somebody wrote here, we are all prisoners. That's very interesting. Yeah, but some are more prisoners than others. Horses are imprisoned and forced to be in a cage. They call it a stall. And they are tied up. I think there's varying degrees. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. But I get what you're saying in a way. We all have to work for a living and stuff like that. But using animals is not vegan. Exploiting them, taking their body parts, all of that's not vegan. Okay, but thanks for your super chat. Thanks for being here and mentioning that. If anybody else has something important to say, let me know, but I'll be mostly over TikTok, but I'll try to watch out of the corner of my eye, okay, in case I miss something. All right, oh, no rodeo hat. Guys, stop it. No rodeo hats, please, TikTok. Hey, thank you, Lydia. Lydia's really here for me. Thanks, Lydia. I will get the next person in. Somebody named Trevor. Trevor, I hope you're not the one who put the rodeo hats on my head. And remember, you have to be over 18, okay? That's just TikTok rules. Hello. Oh, 1 second. I have another super chat over here on my my YouTube channel here. It says, Julie Spears writes, you like animals so much. Why do you eat their food? Well, I don't eat their food. Do you like your brother? Do you like your sister? When you're sitting at the table with them, don't you think it would be weird if I came in and said, why are you eating your brother's food? Why are you eating your sister's food? Or would you just say to me, I'm just eating my food, Miss Katie, I'm just eating my food. Animals have their food and we have our food. Okay, I know you think you're trying to be clever, but all you're doing is just copying the same bullshit that everybody else writes. Come on, think for yourself. You can do better than that. Next super chat better be a little bit more interesting than that, okay? Not all the same stuff over and over again. Something original. All right, guys, thanks for being here. So are you a kind person or a cruel person?
I think I'm a kind person.
Okay, so you're vegan?
I do not eat much meat.
You just eat part of a pig or part of a cow, but not the whole thing. Is that it?
Well, you know, sometimes people can't go completely vegan immediately.
Why not?
It might be hard for some people, and also since
okay, one thing at a time, 1 point at a time. Okay. If you saw somebody, a guy, let's say, hitting his girlfriend, right? You with me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw a guy hitting his girlfriend, right? And he said, you know what? Some people can't stop hitting their girlfriend. Some people have to do it, and they just like ease out of it slowly. I'm quite sure that you would say to that person, stop immediately, because what you're doing is wrong. So you know that hurting animals is wrong. So I want you to stop immediately. I'm going to get you to read a card, unless you already know. Do you know any vegan facts?
Any type of like hurting animals and stuff is not vegan. Like horses, even eating milk, cheese, I don't know.
Yeah. So vegans don't exploit animals, okay? Here's another vegan fact that you can read, okay? Can you see that?
I low-key don't have my glasses on, but okay. Vegans don't steal from animals, not their milk, not their eggs, not their fur, their feathers, their wool, their skin, their babies, their freedom of life or lives.
Okay, that's good. You did a good job reading that. Hey guys over on YouTube, thank you so much. I think I missed a super chat. Sometimes, guys, the blue ones don't stay on the screen long enough for me to grab. Hold on, I'm scrolling. Okay, here's one. Julie Spears writes, I'm in only child. You're in only child. I don't know what you mean, Julie. Maybe you mean you're an only child? I don't know what that has to do with anything. You didn't understand my point? Did you really not get what I was saying, Julie? Come on. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. So yeah, random vegan facts. I'll show these guys over here on YouTube. So yeah, what do you think about the people spamming the N-word here in the chat? What do you think about that? Does that seem right to you? Hey, Trevor. Hey, Trevor. Lydia. Let's let Lydia in. Hey, Lydia.
Hello.
Hi, Lydia. Welcome to my live stream.
I'm sorry, those are my birds.
Hi, Lydia.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello.
Hi. Are you vegan yet?
No.
What stops you?
Well, I feel like, so I am athletic. I do ninja, and I feel like I need a lot of protein too.
Do plants have protein?
I'm pretty sure they do, but definitely not as much as meat or cheese and dairy.
Do you understand that there are vegans in the Olympics?
There are?
Mm-hmm. Do you understand that there are bodybuilders who win competitions who are vegan?
Really?
Mm-hmm. So now you know. Now you know that you can get all the protein you need to do whatever kind of sport you're doing. You don't need to hurt animals anymore. I want you to be vegan from now on. I don't want you to hurt pigs. Every time you eat a pig, you are paying somebody to put an innocent 6-month-old being into a gas chamber. That's cruel. They are screaming their heads off as they die painfully, being burned from the inside out. I don't want you to do that anymore, okay?
Okay, but the thing
One
is...
One second. There's no but. If I tell you that animals are suffering greatly because you are paying people to hurt them, there's no but. It should be, and also, Miss Katie, here's another thing I'm going to do. What else can you do besides eating bacon, sausage and ham, and pepperoni and salami? Tell me something else you can do to be a better person.
Well, before I say something about that, I was
No, you're going to
ask
respond
you-
to that. You're going to respond to
Okay.
that. You're going to
Okay.
say something positive about how you can help the animals. You're not going to tell me all the ways that you hurt them. You're going to be a teaching assistant here and be positive. No rodeo hats, guys. Okay, guys, over here, thank you guys for the super chats. Sorry if I missed them, guys. I noticed things are going really fast. If you want to catch my attention with your comment, you're going to have to put a super chat. Remember that the yellow ones stay on the screen longer. Okay, the blue ones, they go too fast for me to really see. But thank you for being here. So, Lydia.
Yes.
Summarize what I'm here for. What am I trying to do?
So you're trying to explain to people, like, why they should be vegan?
Yeah.
And you're trying to teach them about veganism?
Right. And what's my message to you?
To become vegan?
Yeah. And why?
To stop, like, hurting the animals?
That's right. Okay. So thank you for coming. So you read a vegan fact? What did you think about what you read, by the way, when I gave you this card? Okay.
Wait, you didn't give me a card.
Oh, you didn't get one. Okay, let's go to you then. I'm getting you mixed up with the last person. Okay, so you're going to be reading card number 3, some vegan facts. Okay, here it is. Okay, random vegan fact. Oh, stop with the rodeo hats, guys.
I'm sorry, those are my birds in the background. I have doves.
Why do you imprison doves in your house?
I'm sorry?
Why do you have animals as prisoners in your house? Why are those?
No, they are not prisoners. They are domesticated. So if they were, which they are not, if they were to go out in the wild, they would pretty much die immediately.
Why do you have these animals, these birds in your house? Where did they come from?
I bought them.
So you continue the cycle of violence and enslavement by buying them. Every time you buy an animal from a pet store, you're essentially telling them, hey, put another one down here. Get another one. Go and continue to exploit animals. I want you to stop that. I do not want you to ever go to a pet store again.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I did not get them from a pet store.
Don't care where you got them. They should not be bought. Animals are not to be bought and sold. They're not commodities. They're not like pencils. They are sentient beings who have a right to live. Okay?
Necessarily, though, ma'am, you can say that I almost kind of rescued him and her, too.
Almost kind of, but you paid money. That's not rescuing if you pay money. Okay, I want to thank you very much for coming. I'm going to let you go. Because I have a super chat over here and I want to let more people come in to talk to me. All right, I want you to think about what I said. Animals are not objects to be bought and sold. Birds do not belong in cages. How can you sit there and look at the birds in a cage and be like, ha ha, those are just my birds. They're not your birds. They belong to themselves. All right, super chat over here. What do we have? Okay, this person writes, why would you minimize domestic violence? I'm not. I'm literally saying it's wrong. Why would you minimize animal suffering? Come on, Joan. Write something better now next time. All right, this one, $9.99. Somebody writes, hello, I'm vegan. Hi there. That is the best super chat I've got all day. Thank you so much for telling everybody that you don't exploit animals, that you are kind, and thank you for letting everybody know. Guys, tap on the screen like crazy over here on YouTube, and thank you so much. That's the best super chat. I'm going to write your name down. Your name is Hello. You know what, though? I'm going to encourage you to change your name. Okay, your name is just Hello with a bunch of O's. I want you to write, literally, your name should be Hello, I'm vegan. Don't you agree? Isn't that a better name? I think so. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks everybody for being kind over here on YouTube. Thanks for 2,700 of you guys for showing up here and helping me to make the world a better place. Remember, if you're vegan, to write down vegan facts like eat lentils. You guys over here on TikTok, write down eat beans. You guys over on YouTube, write eat rice. Okay, you guys over on TikTok, write down eat tofu. All right, you could just keep writing what to eat because people don't really understand veganism and you can help. Okay? All right, let's get to the next person here on TikTok. Oh, thank you so much for the person with the super chat. Hey, Kaden, thank you for being here. Thanks a lot for helping me out. Okay, what do we have here? We have somebody's name is user of TikTok. Oh, this is by default. Oh, hold on, I want to do by coins. Okay, Livia, we already have. We have user of TikTok is coming in next. Lydia, I want you to come back in later and I want you to tell me some things that you're doing to help the animals in the future, okay? Okay, hi there.
You know you have a dog, right?
My name is Miss Katie. I'm that vegan teacher. I've been vegan for 9.5 years. I adopted a dog because I saved her life. She was going to be killed. Tell me your story.
I don't have a story.
Okay, why are you here?
To see what your plan is for veganism.
Okay, tell us a vegan fact.
I'll read a card.
Okay, sure. Just one sec, okay? I have a super chat over here from Punky. Hey, Punky, thanks for being here. Punky writes, one day I looked at my cat and I thought, if anything happened to her, and I thought, what if I ate her? And that was it. I'm hardcore vegan. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for being vegan and not eating your cat. That's great. Thanks for being vegan and not eating anyone. That's great. Thank you so much. All right, guys, tap on the screen, okay? Share the live stream with people who care about animals. You guys over here on TikTok as well. Share the live stream if you know, like share basically with your friends, you know, with nice people, not mean people. Okay, so do you know any vegan facts at all? Do you know what happens, why we should not drink cow's milk?
Because it comes from the cow.
Okay, and?
I don't know. It's good for us.
Pardon me?
It's good for us, I thought.
Well, cow's milk is for baby cows. Are you a baby or a cow?
It's also for us.
Really? If a cup hadn't been invented, would you go underneath a cow and start sucking?
I could pour it into my hand.
Okay, you would pour it into your hand. Does that
Donald
seem...
Trump says to drink milk.
I see. And so you're listening to Donald Trump's advice about health?
Of course I will.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Sorry, can't talk to you. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. We're not going to be listening to Donald Trump's advice about health. We're not going to be listening to anybody who thinks it's okay to pay for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals. This person is listening to Donald Trump's advice about he's saying that he should drink milk. Donald Trump, I'm sorry. I don't even know where to go with that. I really don't. Do you think that Donald Trump even knows that cows are pinned down and forced to be pregnant? Donald Trump, the guy who grabs women's pussies, you're going to listen to his advice. Well, I can't really do much with you, can I? No, there's nothing I could do to help you. Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys, everybody else for subscribing. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, guys, to the 14 people just subscribed because you also agree with me that Donald Trump is not our favorite person. Hey, Dustin Perry, thanks for sharing the live. Thanks to Fortnite. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you about Donald Trump. Let's go over here. Thank you for the super chat, guys. Somebody wrote, why did you come here to this person named Official Edit? Why did you write that you want to eat chicken and asking people like, who's with you? Like, do you not feel like an idiot for writing that? If I was defending black people right now, would you write, hey guys, let's eat them. Who's with me? Do you not understand that I'm defending innocent animals? Chickens have never done a single thing wrong to you ever. You've never even met them, but you pay people to cut their heads off. What the fuck is wrong with you? Unbelievable. Do not come back and write mean things. Put a super chat in if you are helping, not being cruel. Thank you guys for 3,600 of you guys who've popped in here from YouTube. I know you could be doing almost anything else. I really appreciate you being here to learn and to be kind in the comments. Only put super chats if you are going to be educating people or kind. Here we have somebody. Let's look at the next one. Oh God. TikTok, should I even bother to look at this one? It's scary, you know? Let me just take a deep breath and get myself. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the galaxy. Thanks a lot, TikTok. You guys are making my day over here. Thank you, by the way, for 35,000 likes. I do appreciate you guys. Hold on one second here. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so I'm actually asking, am I braver than you? Do you think I am? You know, does it take courage to speak out and defend animals in a world that is used to betraying them, torturing them, killing them, objectifying them, commodifying them? I think it takes a certain amount of bravery. Yeah, I'd like you guys to be brave too, okay? I don't really think I'm braver than you. I've just got more practice maybe. All right, let's see what this one says. SK writes, what is your opinion on owners forcing their non-vegan pets onto a vegan diet? For example, well, my dog eats a vegan diet, and anybody who has any animals around them is forcing them to eat whatever it is that they bring into the house. I would rather pay for vet-approved vegan dog food. We get a big bag like this. It looks exactly like the other kind of dog food. It has all the protein my dog needs. She's 11 and a half. And she's been vegan since August 2017. So she's doing great. My vegan dog, Bella, has no bad breath, excellent gums, excellent teeth. Everything about her is completely normal. Google it. And from now on, everybody, order vegan dog food. Don't pay to murder other animals. Your dog is going to be perfectly happy eating vegan dog food. Why not be a good person? Why not be kind? Be braver. Go against society. Okay? Be a hero. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Somebody else here who is writing, stop feeding false information. What false information? This is, well, you paid $20 to be able to say this. This is interesting. Must be really bad information I'm giving. Let's see. I know a farmer. Oh, you know a farmer. Yeah. The old I know a farmer story. Do you realize that the vast majority of animals that are murdered have lived a lifetime of hell on factory farms? If you know a random farmer, okay, that does not represent all of the industry. But let's keep reading anyway. Okay, I know a farmer, they. Okay, this farmer is like a they. It's not a he or a she. Got it? They do not force cows to be pregnant. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Animals in the industry are forced to be pregnant because humans want to choose who they breed with. That's what happens. Let's see what else you're writing. I get you're trying to influence, but most people may not use your channel if you discourage them. Of course, I'm going to encourage them to be vegan. I'm going to encourage you to do some fact checking, okay? Go and check for yourself. I don't know why 272 people are pressing a like on your comment. That's so strange. I'm not going to press a like on it. Let me see another one here, though. Okay, this one here, somebody writes, stop feeding false. Oh, you wrote that twice? Wow. Okay. Let's go to the $5 super chat. Somebody says, poor dog. Oh, I know, the poor dogs who are being fed animals. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? The poor dog, they have no choice. The person who takes care of the dog puts a dead body in front of them. You know, if your animal could choose, your animal would choose for you to be kind. My dog is perfectly happy, perfectly healthy. We give her a cup of vegan dog food. She runs to eat it. She gobbles the whole thing down, and she looks back at me like, got any more? You know, why would you want to force your dog to hurt animals when your dog doesn't have to? All right. Hey, TikTok, thanks a lot for being here, everyone. I'm sorry I'm ignoring you, but I got a bunch of super chats here. Trying to read them. Oh, thank you, Selena. Thanks for the roses, Selena. Thank you guys for tapping on screen. I see the hearts going crazy over here. 45 1,000 likes. Guys, my lips are a bit dry. I might have to get some something on them. Okay, let's get somebody in here. Next person to read the next card, okay? We're reading random vegan facts. Random vegan facts. Hey there. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Just 1 second. I'm going to read this super chat by AE on top, who writes, hey, I'm just switching to vegan. The reason I hadn't been before was because I didn't see your channel. This told me how wrong it was to eat pigs. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Guys, tap on the screen. Good job, AE. Really proud of you. I'm going to press a like on your comment. Thank you so much for being kind. Thank you for having an open heart and an open mind, and for being brave. Thank you. Somebody else writes, how do I call in? I have a question. Hey, Jagger. So the way it works is you got to go to my TikTok channel in order to be able to call in, okay? And how it works is there's a sort of an order. So the people who decorate the screen the most, they go to the top and they can talk to me. So hi, Tails. How's it going?
I am doing good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Where are you in the world?
I'm from Oregon.
Oregon. All right. What time is it over there? I'm in Montreal and it's 10:30 at night.
Right now, it's like 7:34.
7:34. Interesting. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. What brings you here today?
I just want to say, I feel like you are the best lady that's been here, because I know you're very supportive to the animals, and this is from my heart. Okay.
Okay.
I love that you're helping the animals, making them feel safe, and I'm starting to join the PETA organization.
Oh, you're going to join PETA, People for the Ethical
Yes.
Treatment of Animals. Okay, that's cool. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some of your videos. I hope you start to film yourself eating vegan foods. Did you know that on TikTok I have sounds, like a whole bunch of songs? You can just go to the top of the app and just like press the thing and just type in my name, That Vegan Teacher Miss Katie, Kadie. And then you can use any of the sounds that I have if you want to make your own videos.
All right. May I have a question for you, please?
Sure.
Have you seen the videos? And I feel
thanks.
very, very sickened and horrible about what they did. But they were hurting animals. Which makes me very sad.
Me too.
This company called Louis Vuitton. It is very awful. I just wish they have banned that place.
I know.
It's just cruel to the animals.
You know, thank you so much for coming here and pointing that out. There are so many cruel companies, and we need good people like you to become vegan and speak out. I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you again so much.
Very welcome.
Bye,
God bless
sweetheart.
you.
Bye. Thank you very much, guys. Tap on the screen. This was an amazing teaching assistant. Look at that. We're up to 58.6 thousand likes over here. And let me just go over here, over on my YouTube. Thanks for the super chats, guys. I have a Canadian one here. Somebody's name is Hunting. Uh-oh. Should I read that one? Person's name is Hunting. You know what, though? There is a vegan whose name is Hunter. That's right. He was brought up as a hunter. And then one day he realized he didn't need to eat meat. He didn't want to kill the deer anymore. So maybe there's hope. Okay, hold on. I'll look. Can I do another collab with Ben of the... What did you write? I do? You want me to do a collaboration with Ben of the Week? Well, you know what? He's finally vegan. That's right. And guys, in case you guys don't know who Ben of the Week is, well, he's somebody who made fun of me, made a bunch of videos, then said he wanted to be vegan, tricked me by coming over to my house, and then filmed me, made a big documentary, and then at the end said that in fact he wasn't going to be vegan. But then I kept on his case and I kept talking to him and saying, Ben, you don't need to eat fish. You don't need to be mean. You don't need to betray the animals. And then he became vegan. That's right. Ben of the Week is vegan now. And this is proof that you should never give up. The only problem with Ben is that he's not brave like me. You know why? He came out on his channel and he said that he's vegan, but he doesn't speak out. He doesn't regularly make videos about it. He's not really trying to undo the harm because he's afraid he's going to lose his audience, which is insane. Because if he's funny already and he's making videos, he can just bring his whole audience along with him. So, you know, it's a bit bittersweet, but at least he admitted he's vegan now. All right, let's go to the next super chat over here. My favorite food is squirrel. All right. Okay. I don't believe you, and nobody else does either, but that's a weird thing. Like, why would you pay money to tell people that you're cruel? I don't get it. Squirrel. Here's a squirrel. Look at this. You know, you say you eat squirrels, is that right? Well, you know what? Honestly, there's no difference. You shouldn't be eating any animals. You shouldn't be eating squirrels, and you shouldn't be eating cats, right, TikTok? Shouldn't be eating dogs, shouldn't be eating cows. Just be kind. No reason to rip anyone's skin off either. Don't steal anyone's milk. Do you eat squirrels? Do you also drink squirrel milk? You see how bizarre it is? You couldn't even catch a squirrel in real life. Guys, we're not meant to eat animals. We're not. Can't even catch them. We don't have big fangs. We don't have retractable claws. We don't salivate when we see a dead animal. We just don't. We feel two things. Either we feel sad and we cry when we see an animal on the side of the road that got hit by a car, or we feel grossed out. But salivate, wanting to run towards them and eat them? No, that's not us. We have a hen that's the perfect size to pick an apple and a banana and a potato and a carrot and some broccoli. We are meant to be vegan. We are meant to be kind. We are meant to be vegan. And I hope you realize in your mind that you should be vegan too. Yeah. All right. So, guys, I have another super chat over here. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, hold on one sec. I'll get somebody else in here. Guys, thanks so much, guys. I'm so sorry I can't talk to every single one of you here. Tristan, just one sec, okay? All right, here's a super chat. We have here, did you ever actually teach out of curiosity? Yes, I did. I was a teacher for 9 years until COVID when they forced us to teach online, and then I just never went back. I'm also trained as a registered nurse. I worked as a nurse for 25 years and in different hospitals, in the intensive care unit, sometimes in emergency. I also worked in the psychiatric department. I worked in orthopedics. I worked in the intensive care unit of McMaster University Hospital. What else? I just worked in a bunch of different places. Yeah. I also worked for geriatrics for older people, Alzheimer's, all kinds of stuff. What did you teach? I taught English as a second language. So you know how in different schools you learn a different language? So I taught English in a French school. So I would go to every single class and teach. I taught 3 grade 1 classes. I taught 3 grade 2. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much for the beautiful.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Just hold on, okay? Did you see the swan on the screen? Wasn't that nice? Hey, Tristan, are you okay to hold on for one sec? Because I've got some super chats here. I'm just in the middle of answering a question, okay? So I taught 3 grade 1 classes, 3 grade 2 classes, 3 grade 3 classes, 3 grade... What do you think, Tristan? What am I about to say?
I don't know.
3 grade 4 classes, 3 grade 5 classes, 3 grade 6 classes, 3 grade 7 classes. No, I didn't teach grade 7. I taught 3, handicapped kids, let's say. So yeah, a lot of kids, about 360. Thank you for asking, though. Okay, wait, what made you go all in on teaching veganism? Well, COVID started, and I felt like I couldn't really teach veganism in the schools because they tried to block that. They tried to lie to people. They don't want the kids to know the truth about veganism. I was teaching veganism in school and the kids were becoming vegan and the parents were like, well, we don't want our kids to be vegan. And the kids are like, why? And then the principal dragged me into the office and he said, what are you doing? And I said, teaching facts. And he said, well, the kids are becoming vegan. And I said, that's amazing. That's fantastic news. You mean they're going to be saving the planet? You mean they're going to be saving animal lives? You mean, shh, one sec. You mean they're going to be saving, they're going to be healthy? They're not going to have high cholesterol? You mean the kids are not going to have heart attacks and strokes and they're going to hopefully teach the...
I'm trying to talk to you.
I know, Tristan, but I just put you there on hold for a sec because I have some super chats, okay?
Oh,
if you want, I can remove you, but you have to be quiet for a sec. Thank you to Ellis Grass 2765 for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you for supporting my work here as a teacher. Really appreciate that. And Somebody, Shadow asked me, do I like spinach? You know, I used to hate spinach. But now, that reminds me, I have a spinach smoothie in the fridge right now. I should probably drink it. I wonder if my husband did. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I make a spinach smoothie. So now I take a big blender, I put spinach in there and I pack it down. And then I put in a little bit of soy milk. I put in bananas, mango, pineapple. Oh, so good. And a little bit of flax seeds to make it a little bit thicker so it's not all frothy. Yeah. And you don't even taste the spinach. And then the iron in the spinach will get absorbed better because that's what happens when you add fruit. Anyway, yeah, hope I answered your question. Okay, Tristan, you ready to read a card?
Yes.
Okay, so Tristan, you're going to read a card out loud. But first, do you know anything about veganism? Do you know any facts yet?
Yeah, you don't eat meat.
Well, it's a little bit more than that. Vegans also don't drink cow's milk or goat milk or cat milk. Do you drink milk?
I love milk.
Which kind of milk? Is it dog milk or pig milk? Like, what kind of milk do you drink?
I love big cow milk.
You like cow milk, okay. Why do you drink only cow milk, but not like mouse milk or pig milk or something like that? Do you know?
Because that's disgusting.
But cow milk is okay?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because it tastes good. It's good for you.
Yeah. So if cups hadn't been invented yet, would you go directly under a cow and just suck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Well, thanks for coming.
Wait,
I
no,
don't think-
no, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
Yeah, you're done. I can't help you. Okay, because if you think it's okay to abuse animals, to steal their milk, I can't help you. Okay? Sorry about that. All right, let's go to the next super chat over here. Alice Grass says, you say veganism is an adjust movement. No, I said it's a justice movement. But the thing is that justice requires leverage, whereas veganism only can offer virtue at its best. I don't know what you're trying to say. Vegans don't believe in exploiting animals. That's what it is. That's what it stands for. Oh, hey, I got my smoothie. Hey, sweetie, you go to sleep. It's okay. Thank you so much. My husband's great. Look what he brought me. This is the smoothie I was talking. I was kind of sort of hoping that he was awake still. Guys, over here in Canada, it is, thank you very much. It's what time is it? Hold on, what time? It's 11:15 at night. You know, my husband has to wake up at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. So he's staying awake to like basically serve me tea. And oh, this is really thick. This is good, guys. So this is a spinach smoothie. See that? It has spinach in it. And it also has some pineapple in it, apple, banana for sweetness, and like I said, a bit of flaxseed. So good. So good. Guys, you don't know what you're missing when you're vegan. Everything changes. I used to hate vegetables, and now I like them. Yeah, your taste buds can actually change. I literally crave broccoli sometimes. Okay, somebody else. Oh, Meme Guy. Thank you, Meme Guy, for the $9.99 tip. And thank you over here for Frickenzie. Hey, you were here last time. What's with the October? I don't know why you're putting that October thing. Okay, now I want to ask you. Hopefully you're here in line. I want to ask you, Frickenzie, are you here? Oh, Frickenzie's in line. Frickenzie, why are you putting the thing that says October on the screen?
I actually put it just because it's rather cheap, but it's not like too cheap.
Okay.
And also I just like pumpkins. They look nice.
Oh, that's right. It's a pumpkin. And pumpkins are vegan. Right? Now I get it.
Correct.
That's right. Okay. So, you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot for being here. Oh, wait. One more super chat. Hold on. Let me get to this one. Ellis writes, okay. So you're just at too slow. I don't know what you mean at too slow. It's a weird sentence. To see what I'm saying, maybe that's why you're vegan. Okay, yeah, your sentence doesn't make sense. I don't know what you're saying. You're right. But thanks for being here. Stick around. You know, you're going to learn about how to be kind to animals and you don't have to hurt them. All right, so here is our card. You're going to read a fact. Well, do you know any facts yet about veganism besides that pumpkins are vegan?
Yeah, it's to not exploit animals, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you're right. Not exploit animals. Okay, so here is a card. Can you see this? Can you read it?
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Random vegan fact. Vegans are
Hold on
kinder
one
than
second.
God.
Thank you so much, whoever put that dancing teddy bear. That was so cute. Thank you guys for being so kind over here on TikTok. And thank you for sharing. Look at that. We're up to 83.5 thousand likes. Keep on tapping on the screen, guys. Keep on sharing. You guys are really kind. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Vegans are kinder than God because God is. There's a reindeer.
They're putting things all over the screen. We can't read. Okay, thank you for that. That was cute. I know, but we're just, hold on one second, guys. Okay, so vegans are kinder than God because God is not helping the animals who are
suffering, but vegans are every day.
Yeah.
Are vegans suffering?
No, vegans are helping. Oh, maybe.
Oh,
did I write that sentence badly? Let's read it again, okay?
I just misunderstood.
Vegans are kinder than God because God is not helping the animals who are suffering, but vegans are every single day. Does it make sense now?
It makes sense, but I don't really agree.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Because, I mean, I'm not a Christian, but God created vegans. God created animals.
Yeah. Why did God?
Do you want me to elaborate?
Why did God create lions who rip baby zebras to shreds in front of their crying mothers? Think about it 1 sec. I want to read a super chat. This is by Ashton McClure, who gave $4.99 tip. Thank you so much for helping. You write, plants are alive. You're right, but they are not sentient. Okay. So when you're saying and you eat them, that's a shame. You're being silly. Okay. Cutting the head off a chicken hurts, but cutting a carrot in half doesn't hurt the carrot. And you know that. Because otherwise, if you really think that plants feel pain, you would never be walking on grass, okay? When firefighters rush into a burning home, do they rush to save the broccoli? Or do they rush to save the animals and the people? You know the answer. Stop being ridiculous. What is this here? Hold on, there's a funny decoration here. Oh, Ray, thank you very much. $19.99. Thank you very much, Ray, for being so kind and helping me to save the animals. Okay, so do you have anything nice to say for Kenzie?
Like what?
Well, do you have any tips to tell people how to be kinder to animals?
Well, yeah. So basically, if you do become vegan, that's fine. And that's your choice. And if you're not, then that's okay too, because
No.
we love you all.
No, we don't. You love people who eat cats?
I've never met someone who eats cats.
You would like somebody who kicked dogs? You know what? Listen, I'm going to let you go, okay? Thank you for being here for Kenzie, but you need to think a little bit more before you speak. It is not okay. We do not respect people who hurt animals. People who live near a grocery store do not need to hurt animals. I don't want you to come here and say that it's okay to hurt animals. We don't kick animals. We don't rip off their skin. We don't steal their milk. We don't steal their honey. We don't steal their eggs. We don't steal their freedom. We don't steal their babies. We don't steal their lives. Thank you to the person who... Thank you very much for the confetti. Hey, Diana. I know it's Diana. Guys, everybody, there's this channel here called Inspiration. This is Diana, who is actually Christian, but a real Christian. Because she read in the Bible, that's where it says, thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal. You know, there's so many Christians who aren't even true Christians, but she is. And I respect her for that. So thank you, Diana. I'll write your name down on the Vegan Fantastic list. Check mark for you, Diana. All right, let's go over here. We have another super chat here. Just 1 second. This person writes, this is Razor. Somebody's name is Razor. And Razor writes, past the normal grievances, such as the hypocrisy of milk across species and the cruelty of how milk is harvested on a mass scale. What other reasons do you have to be against animal byproducts such as eggs, honey, etc.? Well, the reason that I am against using any animals is because I put myself in their position. I wouldn't want to be enslaved. Would you? Would you want to be objectified? Would you want somebody to steal anything from you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't even want someone to steal my pencil. Kind of have an attachment to this pencil. I think you know the right thing to do, right? You know it's not okay to rip off someone's skin, to steal their fur or their feathers or their freedom. You know it's not. Can you stop with the rodeo hat? It's very hard for me to concentrate. I'm giving a big pep talk over here on my YouTube channel. Who's doing that? Kate, you're going on the vegan phobic side. Kate. X for you. Not happy. Don't do that. Don't be mean. Hold on a second, guys. I have to write a statistics down here. Trying to keep track of what's going on. Okay, don't do that again though. But Mason, I do like you though. And Bree, thanks for the vegan ice cream. Let's go to the next. I got lost a bit in my whatever I was saying. Let's go to the next one here. This person's name is Time to Kill a No. No, we don't kill animals. We don't kill animals. Why would you want to kill a spider? Just put the spider outside. Let the spider live his or her life. All right? If I have a little spider in my house, I just leave the spider alone. Unless it's warm outside, then I'll let the spider out. Okay? Why does your name I want you to change your name to Time to Not Kill a Spider or Time to Be Vegan. All right? Be a decent person, people. All right, what did you write? Again, I live in an Inuit community. Your name is Time to Kill a Spider, but you live in an Inuit community. What exactly is an Inuit community? Can you describe that for me? Maybe you will. Hold on. Veganism is not compatible with some cultures. Really? You think some cultures have to hurt animals? Some people might have to eat animals if they live way, way up north and there's no other choice. But you're saying you live in an Inuit community, yet you have a cell phone. You probably don't live way up in an isolated area, okay? I think you're making excuses. Let's keep reading. Being that they eat what the land provides, primarily animals, I find your holier than thou outcome insulting. You know, I find you insulting. I find it insulting that you come here to my live stream and try to defend animal abuse. There are so few people who actually need to eat animals for survival, and veganism is against the exploitation of animals. I'm not preaching to the people way up north who have no stores. So the fact that you're saying that you're Inuit, you know, I've met lots of people like you who live in a city near stores. You know, I don't know your particular situation, but I do know that you came here to try to be cruel. There's a lot you can do. Even if you absolutely have to, for whatever reason, eat an animal, which I don't think that you do. There's lots of things you can do to help the animals. You can, for example, instead of paying $10 to try to defend cruelty, you could have written, vegans don't go to circuses. Vegans don't exploit animals. You should have said, it's the right thing not to hurt animals unless it's in self-defense or because you have to. You could have written that, right? But that's not what you did. Let's go to the next one. Hey, over here. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, TikTok. Somebody's name is Spam. Thanks for coming.
Hello.
Hi,
Can I
Spam.
speak?
Hi, Spam. Welcome to my live stream. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Where are you in the world?
I live down south.
The South Pole?
South of America.
South of America.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
What country?
a firm believer. I'm a firm believer of Jesus Christ.
Okay, what country are you in?
America.
You just said you live south of America.
South in America.
Which state are you in?
A state in the south.
You can tell me the state. Nobody's going to find out where you live by telling me the state. I just want to know what state you are in.
I live in the south of America.
You don't know where you live, do you?
I live in Louisiana.
Thank you. You live in Louisiana. And you said you like God or Jesus. What did you say?
I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means that I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian.
Okay, you believe that he existed?
I believe in his word and
What
I
is his
follow-
word? What do you mean? He only said one word?
No, like the word of Jesus Christ.
Which word?
His testament, his commands.
His commands. What did he command?
Thou shalt not kill.
That's right. So you're vegan?
Thou shalt not say the N-word.
Are you vegan?
Heck no, son.
You just said that you believe in the word of God. You gave an example of the word of Jesus, and now you're saying that even though he says,
don't go to kick me out,
even
son.
though he says that you should not kill, you literally brought it up yourself, and then you said that you go against what Jesus wants. Christians are so strange. So strange. Most of them. Some of them are okay, like Diana, who was just here before. All right, guys, let me have a look. What else do we have here? Thank you for the super chats, guys. I'm really sorry if I missed some. Somebody writes, most tragedies don't have ethical exits. Alice Grass. I don't know what that means. Most tragedies don't have ethical exits. That's interesting. That sounds super deep. I feel like almost like I want to Google that and see what the deeper meaning is. But thanks, I guess. Alice, write me back and tell me what you mean. What are you trying to say? Okay, somebody named Durden writes, for what it's worth, I am just curious, not... Hey, thank you for the cup of vegan hot cocoa that somebody just put on the screen. Thank you. Hey, guys, we passed 100,000 likes. When did you guys do that? Thank you so much. Thank you guys tapping on the screen. Appreciate you very, very much. Let's see. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on a second. I just want to see what we have here. Okay. Hey, guys. I noticed a bunch of you guys are actually, it's so strange how cruel you are. A lot of people here are writing the N-word for some reason. That's strange. Why would you do that? Tails the Fox writes, Miss Katie, let me up again. Well, why would I let you up again when so many other people want to talk? Thank you, everybody, for being kind here. Thank you to Josie for subscribing to my TikTok channel. Thank you to Emily, who just subscribed. And thank you to Ben for subscribing. Thank you also to, if you subscribe right now, guys, and you tell me, if you subscribe right now, I'm going to read your names out loud. Okay, I'm going to try. Gemma and Georgia, hi. Hi, Connor. Thanks for following me. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Stranger Things, for following. And thank you, Tom the Terrific Toad, for following. Thank you. Thank you, Paige, for following. I see you said that. Thank you. Okay. Anthea writes such help. I have a question. Write the question next time, Anthea, instead of saying help. Okay. Hold on. Anybody else here? Did I miss some more super chats, guys? I'm sorry if I did. Okay, Ellis. Yeah, Ellis, I still see yours is still here. Let me see over here. Okay. Jick Layer Tis 46. Oh, you're in Canada. You just paid $5 Canadian money. Okay, what does it say? I once did a fat diagonal line off PCP with Suge Knight, and his iguana told me he yearned for the bar. Are you okay? Are you stoned? Is it vegan if the animal consents? Animals cannot consent because, like children, they don't have the capacity. They don't consent. You have no right to do anything cruel, anything sexual to an animal or a child. Thank you for being here, but you don't have to be here anymore if you're going to speak that way. Thank you. Okay, another one here. Okay, right. Haslip writes. Okay. Oh, guys, thank you. Thank you for subscribing, TikTok. Thank you, Josie or Jose. May 40, not 50, what? You're going crazy. 60 little kittens. Aw. It's really nice of you. Thank you for being kind. Thank you to everyone who's, reporting these cruel comments with the N-word. It's just mean. Okay, Has Lip Plays writes, read this. If you're not Christian, then this should be okay. Coming from a philosophical perspective, how do we know that anything takes pain or is conscious? What do you mean anything? Things don't feel pain. They don't have consciousness because they don't have a brain. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. But you have a heart. You know where to start. Don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. Okay, Hallis? Thank you. Okay, super chat, guys. Got another super chat, but let me talk to over here to somebody. Okay, we have somebody named Thomas. Oh, hey, Thomas. Thank you for the decorations. Hi, Thomas.
Hi, I'm in here a lot. I do the other gifts sometimes.
Hi, Thomas. Would you like to read a vegan fact that I have here? I have some random vegan facts.
I would love to.
Okay.
I had lots of vegan food today.
You had lots of vegan food? Good job. Thank you. What did you eat?
I had beans, a lovely sirloin steak.
A sirloin steak?
It was very juicy.
Is that vegan?
Okay, actually.
Bye. Let's go to my super chat. Thank you for being here. Oh no. Here it is. Okay, here's one. Brittany writes, rodeo animals are treated better than some kids. No, rodeo animals are not treated well. Rodeo animals are enslaved. They are commodified, utilized, bought and sold. They are used as objects, as entertainment. That's not treating anyone well. Do not come here and endorse animal abuse. That's mean. All right, I think we're all cut up, guys. Hold on a second. Somebody writes, jamming to my little red shovel at the mall. Cassandra? You just brought a memory from the past. This person must be one of my old students. Cassandra Lapari. I can't quite picture you. I feel like I know a Cassandra that I taught, and she was really nice. Aw. Guys, in case you're wondering, I do have another channel from when I used to teach English as a second language, and that was called MissKarenEnglishTeacher.com. Yeah. So if you want to see some other videos, you can go to MissKarenEnglishTeacher.com. You can go to my YouTube channel, Miss Karen English Teacher. You can subscribe over there. I don't really post over there too much anymore, like it's been a while, but yeah. Okay, let's get to another person here coming in. Oh, thank you guys so much for being kind. Thomas is not coming back in anymore. And we have somebody named, what is your name? Josie May or something like that. Okay, Ellis writes, some tough situations in life involve harm, no matter what you choose. There isn't always a morally pure option. Ellis, are you trying to make excuses for your bad behavior? Look, veganism is just against the exploitation of animals. Hey, thank you, Thomas, for the flower. But yeah, Alice, vegans just, of course we might accidentally hurt an animal. We just don't do it on purpose. Okay, you see the difference? Might step on an ant by accident, or we're driving the car and like a bug might hit the windshield. We just go out of our way to try really hard to get the vegan option. For example, when we're in the grocery store, we're going to take the soy milk and not the cow's milk. Or we might take the oat milk and not the cow's milk. We'll simply avoid the meat aisle because there's no need to eat meat. It's really sad when you think about it. Did you guys ever think about it, that the first time you ever saw a chicken was when the chicken was dead? Isn't that heartbreaking? Hey, thank you, TikTok. Thank you for the paper decoration on the screen. That is very nice of you. Guys, we're going to be continuing to read here. This random act, okay? We're reading some more. Random vegan fact says, plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy. So you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk. Okay, that's a vegan fact. So when you come into my live stream, you have to teach a vegan fact, okay? So now you got one. I just told you one. All right, this is Austin. Thank you very much for the super chat. Smoke right. Hey, 1 second, okay, sweetie, just a sec, okay? Smoke writes, Genesis 9-3. Okay, you're gonna write a quote from the Bible, right? So what you can do is that, I gave you green plants, I give you everything. So this is a quote which shows that we should be eating plants in Genesis. Every moving thing that lives shall be for food. That's what you think. And as I gave you the green plants, I give you everything. So you're basically giving me these quotes that kind of don't really make sense to me. Like, I don't know why you believe in a Bible anyway, which is written by people years ago. But if you do, focus on this one. Thou shalt not kill, and thou shalt not steal. Those are two really great quotes that you could focus on. Okay? Why focus on anything that encourages you to hurt others when you can focus on things that encourage you to be kind? Hey, Austin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Where are you in the world? Austin, Texas?
No, Tennessee, actually.
Okay, cool. Do you know where I am?
Okay. I do not. Would you care to share with me?
Mm-hmm. I'm in Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
That's very neat. So are you a vegetarian or a vegan? I'm curious.
Vegan. Vegetarians are the enemy. They still pay for the rape, torture, and murder of mother cows. Yeah. Do you drink cow's milk?
Not regularly, but I guess I'm not opposed to it.
You think it's okay to rape mother cows, force them to be pregnant, steal their baby boys, kidnap and kill the baby boys so that humans can steal the milk? Do you know why they kill the baby boys in the dairy industry?
I do not. Would you care to share with me?
Yeah, it's weird that, isn't it weird that people don't know this? It should be taught in schools. And that's part of the reason I quit teaching in the school system, because they wouldn't let us tell the truth. It's insane how many adults think that cows just naturally give milk all the time, but they don't. They only give milk when they have been pregnant, just like humans. So they kill the baby boy cows in the industry because when they grow up, they'll never be able to provide milk. So they rip off their skin, turn them into shoes and belts and jackets. Are you okay with killing baby cows?
Well, it's
a yes or no. It's a yes or no. Are you okay with killing baby cows?
And I am. And can I ask you a question?
Nope, I can't talk to you. If you're okay with hurting baby cows, goodbye. I can't help you. I can only help kind people. Okay? You take your finger and you swipe away. Go and think about what you've done. Let's see what we have here. Another super chat. Thank you guys for being here. Somebody says, read Romans. Why would I read Romans? Why? I don't need to read the Bible. I only know there are 2 quotes from the Bible that matter. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. If you are eating a chicken wing, you have paid somebody to kill a chicken and to steal from them. So all you Christians out there, you can do all the mental gymnastics that you want to try to get around it. But the fact of the matter is, you are hypocrites if you are not vegan. Hey, thank you, Josie, for the little cats on the screen. Thank you very, very much. I'm just going to refresh the page here. TikTok. Thank you for 122,000 likes. I already read that one. I already read the thing about Romans. Okay. Thanks, guys, for helping out here, being kind to me and the animals. We have another super chat here by this one's Sejan.
Hello?
Hello, welcome to our class here. Are you able to go somewhere really quiet?
Pardon me?
Are you?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Yeah, you have to come in and be quiet, okay? You have to be in a room by yourself. Just gonna read a super chat while you get yourself organized, okay? This one is by Ollie. Thank you, Ollie, for paying $4.99 here to help me out. And you're writing, eating pigs is the same thing as eating pig. Does anybody else understand this first part? It says eating pigs is the same thing as eating pig or any animal. So this is to everyone who still uses the vegan is beautiful inside and out. Okay, Ollie, I think what you're trying to say is that people who don't eat pigs are kind, right? And that I appreciate. Thank you very much, Ollie, for saying that. Appreciate you. Maybe the next time you can write something just a little bit shorter. Just write, veganism is the right thing to do. Or vegans are kind. Be vegan, something like that. Okay. And guys, everyone in the chat, thank you very much for writing all of these amazing comments here. I notice you guys are writing. Here's a $2.79 from Alice, who writes, please stop being offensive and forcing vegans. Please stop being offensive and forcing your comments on a live chat that you don't even have to be at. What the fuck is the matter with you people saying that we're forcing you? It's so bizarre. How am I forcing you to even be here? You scroll away, okay? Leave. Do not stay. I don't want you here. I cannot help cruel people. I can only help people with an open mind and an open heart. Oh my goodness. What does this say? Yo, can I have a turn? Okay, if you want to talk to me, Caro, you have to go to the TikTok. It's called Music by That Vegan Teacher. You subscribe over there, and then you can come in, okay? We have to get in line, though. All right, so hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Are you ready to read a vegan fact?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so do you see this card here? Can you read that?
Yep.
Okay, read that.
All good people are either vegan or trying as hard as possible to be because good people don't bully animals. They save them from who people did.
They save them from people who do. They save them from people who do bully. Okay, so are you somebody who saves animals, or do you pay people to bully them, or do you bully them yourself?
I'm vegan. I've been vegan for super long, but yeah.
Thank you very much for being vegan. Thank you for not bullying animals. Thank you for saving animals. That's amazing. What made you decide to become vegan?
Honestly, I just thought about one day, and because killing animals is the same thing as kind of like killing humans.
Do you drink cow's milk?
Yeah, and also had a really nice soy-line steak, and I actually eat meat, so yeah, fuck you.
Well, why did you tell me to fuck off? That's so strange. Why would you do that and then run away? Why would you eat steak? Why would you hurt an innocent animal? I want you to go to your therapist, and I want you to ask your therapist, what is wrong with you that would make you come here and be so cruel? Like, what happened in your life? Did you get dropped on your head as a baby? Is nobody giving you enough love and attention? Take a pencil and a diary and write every single day. Okay, write your thoughts out and figure it out. And go to your therapist and say, why the fuck am I an asshole? Okay, find out. Come back and let us know. All right, let's go over here to the next one. Tony writes, hey, it's me again. Genetically, I'm a big person, Scottish. So when I try to be vegan, I get sick easily. Oh, bullshit. That is totally insane. You're a big person. Why don't you try to Google some vegan athletes and bodybuilders and see how big they are? They eat tofu, they eat beans, they eat rice, they eat potatoes, they eat plants because plants have protein. Okay? Whether you are big or not is irrelevant. You can be 100% vegan. All you have to do is be brave. Am I braver than you? I think so, because you're lying to yourself. Okay, you don't have to hurt animals. Let's read the next card here. Random vegan fact. I'm going to get somebody on TikTok also to read a card. It says, the first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everyone you're vegan. Not to show off, but because we have a duty to try to undo the harm we did in the past. Okay? Who's going to come and read this? You guys come in and tell me, or you can tell me another vegan fact if you want to. We've got somebody here named, let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Remember that it works by how many decorations you put on the screen. So the more decorations you put, the more likely. This one's by somebody named Carr or something.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up, the sky? You? Are you up?
I'm up.
Okay, where are you in the world?
The United States.
Which state are you in?
I'm in Virginia.
Virginia? West Virginia, or just there's only
Just like regular old Virginia.
Regular old Virginia. Okay, so you're in the same time zone as me, right? It's 20 after 11 here in Montreal.
Yeah.
I'm in Canada. All right. So, you heard this fact?
I can read that.
You want to read it? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Random vegan fact. The first rule of Vegan Club is to tell everybody you're vegan. Not to show off, but because we have a duty to try to undo the harm that we did in the past.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Hey. Pop off, girl. I think it's good.
Okay, I'm not sure why you said pop off, so I just got rid of you. Let me read over here. Tony Reimagined writes, hey, it's me again, genetically. Oh, no, you already wrote that. Okay, I got that already. Another one here by Caden, who gave a $6.99 donation. Thank you, Caden, for helping me to teach vegan facts. Thank you for being here. Let's see what you write. Veganism makes you no. And gay. Oh, you think veganism is making you malnourished and gay? Interesting. Well, veganism doesn't make anybody gay because you're just born that way. And I find it really strange that you think that veganism is making people malnourished, because it doesn't. Veganism, first of all, is a justice movement. It's not a diet. Veganism means that we are against the exploitation of animals. However, you can be extremely healthy as a vegan, or if all you do is eat chips and drink Coke all day, you won't be very healthy. But there are vegans in the Olympics. There are vegans who run marathons. There are vegans who can lift incredible amounts of weight, and they could kick your ass. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Also, extremely mentally strong. See, you're not mentally strong. Why is it that I'm braver than you? Why can't you tell yourself the truth? Why can't you just be kind and be vegan? I don't know. Try harder, okay? Don't lie to yourself. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys. I see you're subscribing over here on YouTube. Thank you very much. Let's go over here to TikTok and let's read. We're still reading some more cards here. We have random vegan fact that we're going to read over here. Let's see who we have. Hey, thank you for the sunglasses. Who did that? Oh, hi, it's Lucky. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the sunglasses, I guess. Let's go to somebody named Coda is here. Hi, Coda.
Hello.
Hi, Coda. Welcome to my classroom here. Where are you in the world?
I'm in British Columbia.
Hey, you're Canadian like me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So over there, here it is 11:22 at night. For you, it is what time?
8:22.
8:22. Hey, Pom Pom, thank you for the decoration. 8:22. All right, you want to read this fact?
I actually have a question for you.
Okay, but you have to teach a vegan fact first, okay? And you can ask.
Okay,
me.
sure.
Okay, so just read this, okay?
Vegans don't go to rodeos because, sorry, there's shine on it, I can't see. Oh, vegans don't go to rodeos because it's wrong to ride horses and force them to charge towards baby cows while a cowboy tackles them and tie them up.
What do you think about that?
That is true. I don't support aquariums or zoos or anything like that. They're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, okay, thank you for saying that. Thank you for being kind. Are you vegan yet?
I'm trying my hardest to be. I just have a chronic medical condition where there is some instances where little meat, or not meat products, but little animal products have to be there. But other than that, I don't forcefully eat that stuff.
So which animals do you choose to abuse?
I don't know. You can contact my medical company.
Your medical company? You own a company?
No. My stomach is just broken, and some of it I need to stay alive, and I'm allergic to so many other things. So
What is it that you need to stay alive? Which animal? You eat cats?
I don't. No, not cats. No.
Which ones?
At most, it would be like dairy and probably omegas from fish.
Why don't you just get omegas from other sources? Like, why don't you eat the seaweed, which is what the fish eat? That's where I get my omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fatty acids. So instead of eating the fish, just eat what the fish eat, which is seaweed. You can get them in even these little pills, round capsules. And what else did you say?
Yeah, talk to my doctor for me then.
Well, why don't you find yourself a vegan doctor who will help you?
Nah, there is none.
There is none. Oh, that's not true. Do you know who Dr. Greger is? He wrote a book.
Last time I was vegan, I was on life support, so thank you.
Okay, well, do your best to be vegan as possible. Thanks for coming in. Thank you guys over here on my YouTube channel. It seems like it's a bit glitchy. You want me to play Stray Kids? Okay, we're not playing Stray Kids right now, guys. We're teaching vegan facts. Remember, guys, being vegan means that you don't steal from animals. Our medical problems, our problems are not the animal's fault. Let's say, for example, I have a problem with my kidney. I'm not going to go and take a kidney out of you over here on YouTube or you. It's because this would be wrong, right? If it is a matter of life and death, which I don't think it is for this person who was just here, but if it is, then you do what you can. You just do your best. But the problem is that people, it's incredible because let's just say for some reason, I absolutely was so sick and whatever, for some reason, I absolutely needed to eat some animal product. Well, I would research the least sentient animal, like a mollusks or something like that, something that really didn't have as much subjective experience of life. I wouldn't just randomly go ahead and eat chickens, pigs, and cows. But the vast majority of people, vast majority of people can do a lot better, but they just make excuses. It's too bad that they do that. But, yeah, what can you say? Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody else. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who's been putting in the super chat. Lots of people coming out as gay over here. Look at this. We have, what is this? Hold on. We've got Paisley Spittler, who's gay, got Logan, who's gay, Brandon. All these people are coming out as gay over on my YouTube channel. Oh, got a super chat here that just flew by. Hold on. Sigma Boy writes, JS, let people be them and I will never understand you. JS, let people be them. Not sure what you're saying. Why don't we let the animals be alone? Why don't we let the animals live? Is that what you're trying to say? Hope so. All right, guys, we only have 2 more cards to read, and then our live stream is over. Our class is over. Let's see what else we have here. Trevor, did we get Trevor? Hey, Sophie is here. Oh, I just saw another super chat. Whiz by. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Goes so fast. The blue ones go too fast. They don't stick. The yellow ones do stick. Danny writes, they're calling you gay. Oh, okay. Why are they calling me gay? That's so funny. I'm married, but unless you're saying that I'm happy, which I am happy sometimes, but sometimes I'm sad knowing how many people hurt animals. Hey, how's it going, Soph?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Great. Thanks for being here. Are you kind?
Yeah.
So you're vegan?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell us what being vegan means.
Not exploiting animals or eating them or using them for entertainment.
That's amazing. Can you read this vegan fact for everybody?
Vegans don't go to circuses with animals because it's wrong to use horses, elephants, or tigers for our entertainment.
You agree with that?
Yes.
Amazing. Guys, we have 130.8 thousand likes. Let's keep tapping on the screen because we have a real live ethical vegan in the house. So what made you decide to be vegan? Oh, one sec. I just have a super chat here. Somebody says that they are eating chicken. Well, why would you come and write that? Why would you come in and say that you're eating chicken? I'm here defending animals and you're writing that you like to hurt them. It's weird. Ask your therapist why you did that. Okay? All right. So, Sophie, how did you become vegan?
I watched like a documentary about it, like what happens.
Ooh, which one?
Dominion.
Oh, me too. It's so sad, isn't it?
Yeah. I ate vegan chicken for lunch and soy milk.
Okay, vegan foods. Good job. Yeah, soy milk is one of the best types of milk because it's high in protein. And which country are you in?
Australia.
Do you know if your soy milk is fortified with B12? Ours is in Canada, but in Italy it usually isn't.
I can actually check that right now. I have some in the fridge.
Okay. While you're doing that, and get you guys over here on YouTube, we're going to read this. Look, random vegan fact. Vegans don't go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools. Okay, that's another vegan fact. So when you guys come in, you can say, hey, I know a vegan fact.
Wait, what did you ask if it had?
B12?
I don't think so, not this one.
No, eh? So in Canada, seems like almost all the soy milk that I've ever seen is fortified with B12. So all you have to do is just drink 2 cups a day and you're fine, which normally is very easy to drink.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you're vegan, like, is it wrong to have cats? Or is that, like, okay?
Depends what you mean by have. If you've adopted, it's okay. Animals are here on the planet with us, not for us. So if you have adopted a cat and because you want to take care of the cat so the cat doesn't get killed, then that's a good thing to do. You're being kind. But if you're paying for somebody to breed cats or any kind of a breeder, you're buying and selling animals, that's not okay. Animals are not commodities. They're not like pencils. They shouldn't be bought and sold.
I haven't paid for any of my cats.
Okay. Have you bought vegan cat food yet for your cats?
No, that's another question. Like, where do you get that from? Like, vegan cat food?
You can order it online. Google it and just look for vet-approved vegan cat food. I believe there's a brand called Evolution, but I don't know. I don't have a cat living with me. Might be called Evolution. You can type in Evolution vegan cat food. And cats are a bit finicky, more finicky than dogs. But there's also a vegan cat group on Facebook that you can join. So to make the transition over from the old food, which contained violence, to the vegan food, you can join the vegan cat group on Facebook and ask how they do it exactly, like what percentage they do to mix it in. But the fact of the matter is that your cat is not going to starve to death. And if there's food there, your cat will eat the vegan cat food. And apparently they end up liking it. I know quite a few people who have vegan cats and they're doing totally fine.
Well, I'll try to look for that food. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And thank you very much for coming today.
Bye.
Okay, bye. See you next time. Well, guys, that's about it for today. If you have a last-minute super chat, something you want to absolutely say to me, now is your chance to put it on the screen. Thanks to everybody here on TikTok. Thank you for 137 likes. Really appreciate that. 137,000 likes. If you haven't yet subscribed, guys, I'm going to read your names out loud if you haven't yet subscribed or if you're just subscribing on TikTok. Okay, thank you. Let's see what it says. Hi, Homemade Zoo. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for being here. Hey, Stranger Things. Thanks for liking the live. Thank you to Cliff So for following me. Thank you to, you're asking me over here on TikTok what my favorite food is. But does it really matter? There are so many different vegan foods that I like. I love peanut butter toast. I like whole grain toast, peanut butter toast, and I like putting bananas on top of that. I also love a delicious vegan chili with beans and rice and tomato sauce and green pepper and spices. There's just so many different delicious vegan foods. Most times the breakfast that I eat is oats with chia seeds and flax seeds. Don't forget, you have to grind up your flax seeds. Otherwise, they will just come out and they'll just end up in the toilet because they're little hard seeds. You got to grind them in order to absorb the omega-3 fatty acids and the other nutrients from them. So yeah, I have oatmeal with chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds in the morning. Then I put some soy milk on there, some cinnamon, a little bit of turmeric. I mash up some banana to make it sweet. What else do I put on there? Anything, blueberries. Yeah, it's really easy to be vegan, everyone. You can totally do it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. Hi, Miso. I know you have a question, but it is time for me to go, okay? It's 11:34 here at night in Montreal, so I'm going to say goodbye to you guys over here on YouTube. Thanks a lot for coming, everyone. Thank you for helping me to make the world a better place. Thanks to all the vegans who have been writing vegan comments like, eat lentils. Like, I just saw you, Maddie's. Maddie's Toka wrote, eat lentils. Thank you, guys. You see, some of you guys are really nice. Somebody's coming out as gay. Someone's coming out as bisexual. Oh, the vegan anthem. I see you're here. Okay, you're writing. I know how great you are. Look at this TikTok. We got some amazing vegans here. Vegan anthem writes, veganism, feminism, speciesism, ableism, sentient beings, not property. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate you. And I hope you also teach some vegan facts in my regular YouTube channel in the comment section, because it takes so much of my time to delete the lies in there and to try to teach. But I really appreciate you coming. Thanks. I don't know anything about you. I don't know if you're male or female. I don't know if you're 15 or 95. Anyway, maybe try to find me, maybe on Instagram, and write me a little bit about you or something. Although it's hard to find me because so much spam. But thanks everyone for coming. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Yeah. Bye everyone.